Well, Deb Murphy filed this following report for Sierra Wave Media. If the decision to approve the $500,000 grant for the Owens River Trail was based entirely on community support and turnout for the site visit, area residents could start planning their trips down a clean 6.3-mile stretch of the river. Now, according to Polly Escovedo with the California Department of Natural Resources, the Inyo County Water Department's proposal made it through a rigorous review process, and then last Tuesday was the last site visit on her schedule. It was also the best attended, with Inyo County staff, area tribes, Forest Service, California Department of Fish and Wildlife, Friends of the Inyo, Sierra Club, area businesses and residents, as well as Friends of the Los Angeles River, Sierra Mountain Guides, Disabled Sports Eastern Sierra, and Los Angeles Department of Water and Power, all crammed into the visitor center south of Lone Pine. Escovedo explained the California River Parkway's grant pool totaled $10 million with $13.5 million in grant requests. Now, the agency anticipated proposals for parkways on the banks of rivers. Now, project manager Larry Freilich's vision would substitute the river for dirt, a concept Escovedo described as innovative. Larry Freilich gave a brief overview of the project that would clear lengths of the river channel choked by tules. The tules, while beneficial to the warm water fishery, are a nightmare for paddlers and anglers, as well as the ecosystem of the river itself. Now, he described the previous weekend's efforts by 28 volunteers to clear a relatively short stretch of the waterway as an example of the community partnership element of the project. Now, one of the river volunteers even invented a specialized tule tool to whack the reeds and drag them out of the riverbed. The project would also create a more efficient river, Freilich said. The tules and their tendency to clog and slow the river have been a sore point since the lower Owens River was rewatered in 2007. Even in death, the tules have a negative impact, creating a rotting biomass that sucks oxygen out of the water, oxygen fish need to survive. Freilich explained that the project would serve as a test case. If the water quality improves, we can do the same on other stretches of the river, he noted. Now, while the primary focus of the water trail is to provide unmatched mobility for the disabled athletes, there are already businesses in the valley primed to provide guided tours and shuttles from Lone Pine for canoers and kayakers of all kinds. Now, from the visitors center, the group caravan to the proposed intake off Narrow Gauge Road, then to a bluff that overlooked a green meadow and the tree-lined river in the middle of the high desert. Once completed, the intake would be handicap accessible, provide parking and a restroom, but no other infrastructure. Now, Paul Escovedo addressed some of the devils in the detail. The project requires an agreement between the County of Inyo, as well as Los Angeles Department of Water and Power. Now, to date, LADWP has not fully endorsed the project, rather taking a wait-and-see stance. Greg Loveland, LADWP's manager of Northern Aqueduct Operations, asked questions and took notes as Escovedo explained that site control, or the agreement between the landowner and project management, had to be in place. You need to agree on the roles and responsibilities, who takes care of what for the next 25 years, and if somebody bails, who assumes full responsibility, Escovedo said. Now, the soft deadline for the California Environmental Quality Act study, the CEQA, and the agreement between Inyo and LA and construction is May of 2020. Now, on the bright side, Escovedo assured the group that the DNR had awarded grants based on agreements with multiple agencies in the past. And we thank Deb Murphy for that report. Well, the Mono County Sheriff's Office proud to announce the successful completion of graduation of Sergeant Tim Minder and Deputy Scott Minder from the Special Weapons and Tactics Team training through the California Commission on Peace Officer Standards and Training. Press release states the completion of this credential allows the Mono County Sheriff's Office to serve as the operator for the Joint Special Enforcement Detail of the Inyo County Sheriff's Office, Mono County Sheriff's Office, as well as the Bishop Police Department. Inyo County Sheriff's Office and Bishop Police Department have been on the forefront of collaborative efforts to enhance the paucity of law enforcement resources to the Eastern Sierra as well as Nevada communities. Now, Mono County Sheriff Ingrid Braun said in her press release that she would like to thank Inyo County Sheriff Bill Lutz, as well as Bishop Police Chiefs Chris Carter, retired, as well as current Chief Ted Steck, for their forethought in this joint adventure. Braun also acknowledged the Mono County Sheriff's Office personnel for volunteering for this assignment as a further commitment to public safety in Mono County. Congratulations on the SWAT certification to Sergeant Tim Minder and Deputy Scott Minder. Well, the Eastern Sierra Music Festival, this is pretty cool, seeking photos of local active duty service members and their families. We're going to share those during the July 22nd and 23rd Country Music Festival, the Eastern Sierra Music Festival. Now, the photos will be part of a video montage aired on a large screen overlooking the event stage. The video will play between artists each night of the event, scheduled for, again, July 22nd and 23rd at the Tri-County Fairgrounds in Bishop. Now, the Eastern Sierra Music Festival is looking for 3 specific types of photos: a copy of the active duty member's service photograph, an action shot of the service member, and a photograph of him or her in uniform with their family. You should include a few sentences about where the service member is from, where he or she is stationed, and what their active duty job is. You can get some more information or submit those photos to Lisa at www.musicfest.org. For more information about the Eastern Sierra Music Festival, visit their website, www.musicfest.org, or check them out on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Eastern Sierra Music Festival is benefiting the National Wounded Warriors Center, set to be built in Mammoth Lakes by Disabled Sports Eastern Sierra. We'll be back with a weather report.